Hi guys, it's Erin. I wanted to take you along again. It's another market prep day. I have moved into the greenhouse today. Every day it's a little, every week it seems to be in a different place, but I'm not sure how long the weather's gonna hold out. It's pretty windy. I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm just gonna hang out in here and work on all these gorgeous tulips. I just need to do the same as always. I need to cut off the bulbs, strip them, clean them, and then get them into water so that they can hydrate for the rest of the day. So I've got these buckets here all ready to go, and I have a couple of buckets of ranunculus in the cooler still. Yeah, it's pretty simple right now. It's just cleaning tulips, and then we'll make something beautiful later. Okay, the tulips are all washed. I'm gonna leave them out here to hydrate. It's a beautiful sunny day, but it's chilly. You can feel it, the wind is pulling in some cold air. It's supposed to, I don't know if it's gonna rain tonight or tomorrow, but definitely tomorrow and definitely all weekend long. But on the bright side, if it holds, the weather looks to be making a turn next week, and it should go up. Temperature should go up. More things should start blooming. Yeah, I'm hopeful for some nicer weather. So I've got buckets, fresh clean buckets with fresh clean water. I'm gonna go around, get some leaves and branches. I think my apple trees may need a little prune. I've got some wild cherry for sure, another branch or two off of the snowball bush, and then I think we might even have some filler starting to bloom in the garden. So I'll take you along. So I'm going to start here. Well, not entirely. I did grab a couple branches off the snowball bush, but this is a butterfly bush. A lot of places a butterfly bush is, you know, it's a really beautiful ornamental shrub, but here they're weeds basically. They grow anywhere and everywhere, and they will spread, and this one is no different, but it has really pretty foliage this time of year. So I think I'm just gonna take a few branches, cut it back, use it for what I think it's good for right now. I'm not a huge fan of the blooms, but it'll make a good foliage shrub. So I'm gonna cut some of that and go from there, see what else we can find. Check it out. We have lupin. Yay! This is a wild cherry. I'm going to cut a bunch of these stems. They hold up really well in a vase, and there's plenty of them. All this is cherry. I love using the cherry. There's so much of it, and actually in a few weeks after it's bloomed, it'll start putting out berries, and those look really cool in a bouquet. It's an interesting little bauble that grabs attention. But that's probably enough foliage for right now, but I'm gonna go wander through a little bit further, see if I can find anything else that catches my eye. We'll go into a couple of gardens, see if there's any filler flowers that I can grab. I'm sure that there's some GM. They look like there might even be some sweet rocket, but not entirely sure yet until I get over there. But yeah, let's go wander through the woods and see what we can find. I can go grab a couple more of those. I'll have some of these for sure. There are a few of the sweet rockets, but I think I want them to bloom a little bit more. So I'll give them until next week and start to cut from them. It's going to be, like I said, a cold weekend, wet weekend. They won't bloom a whole lot, but getting into next weekend they will. And next week it's Mother's Day, so all the better. Hey guys, okay, so we got it all done. Everything has been hydrated. It's all ready to go. You see all the tulips. The ranunculus is out of the cooler. Oh, these are so pretty. And then we have our lupin. We have our first lily. Look at that. It's pretty cool. So this week I won't have quite as many flowers as I have, partly because it's gonna rain like crazy, so there won't be nearly as many people, and we're kind of in that awkward transition. The tulips are done. This is it for the tulips. The ranunculus, the big first flush, has already bloomed out, but there's still more to come. And the lilies are about to bloom, at least my first batch of them. I don't think my sunflowers are more than a month off. Yeah, but we have lots of little bits and bobs to fill in the blanks. But I have, first things first, today I have a special order 5 bouquets. I'm gonna get those ready, and then I'll do my CSA vases. And I have another CSA, she's getting 2 bouquets, just wrapped bouquets this week. So that'll take up a good chunk of the flowers that I have. So we'll have some extra to take to market, but I also have all the hanging baskets and my coleus starts, and we have lots of other things to take to the farmers market on Saturday. But like I said, it's supposed to rain all day long, get a half an inch of rain, so it's not going to be full of people. But either way, I'm gonna make the most of it, get as much of this done as I can, and then it should be smooth sailing, getting the rest of everything ready to go. The truck is already still packed. It'll just be a matter of moving things, packing it up Saturday morning, in the morning. The other thing that well, as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to take advantage of the rest of the day and try to get some more planting done out in the field, as long as this doesn't take me too awful long. So I'm going to set up a camera. I do have we are getting our lawn right now is getting weed whacked and mowed, so it's gonna be a little noisy off and on, so there probably won't be a whole lot of commentary, but I just wanted to walk you through what we had and what I'm about to do. So I'll video that, and then at the market we will definitely have a chance to walk around and talk and see what there is to see. Okay, I'm gonna get going. This week's CSA bouquets. Aren't they just and then these are the special order that I've done. So exciting. And by the way, the yard looks like a golf course. I love it. Okay guys, we've got all the bouquets made. We'll take a look at them. Don't mind my peeling paint. Aren't these just gorgeous? I think early spring is my absolute favorite. All the tulips and ranunculus. All these colors are gorgeous. And then all of the CSA bouquets. So this is good. We're ready to go. The market, All I gotta do is load up and we'll head down there. It's, like I said earlier, it's gonna rain like crazy. I don't expect a whole lot of traffic, but it's okay. My regulars will generally show up. I have some farmer friends that are back for the first time this week that I haven't seen since last season, and I just adore them. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll just wear rain gear and it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna put all these into the cooler. All of these ones, the special orders, they're gonna go sit on the front porch. It's gonna be nice and cool tonight. And then they're easily accessible and nobody has to figure out which ones are which. I'll just put them up there. So it's another rainy, showery market day, but we're gonna get down there, see how we do. The community was really supportive last week, so hopefully we'll get some of the same. It's not raining hard, so I mean, we're Washingtonians. We know how to deal with the rain. Okay, we're here. It's all set up. It's raining, but it's just kind of a drizzle, so it's not too bad. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you how we're set up. This week, we have some more hanging baskets. These are my favorite with the coleus and the violas. The last of the tulips. We have some extra coleus, our subscriptions, all the dahlias as normal. We're running out of those too. We have a few more tulips and ranunculus bouquets, and then the hanging baskets. Yeah. Do you mind?
Thank you.
Okay guys, it's the next day. I wanted to give you a recap of how the market went yesterday. As you saw, it was pretty rainy all day long. There wasn't really a break, but there was a surprising steady track of people that came through. Maybe at this point it shouldn't be surprising, but it still is to me. But overall, it was still good. I sold out of all my bouquets. Granted, I didn't have quite as many as I have in the last few weeks because the tulips are done now. But I still had a fair number of them, and every one of them sold. I sold a few hanging baskets and even some coleus starts. It was a pretty good day. Next week is Mother's Day. It's gonna be, well, if past is prologue, it's gonna be a really busy day at the market. The weather, as you can see, maybe it's still raining, and it probably will today, tomorrow, maybe into Tuesday, but then it changes. It's gonna get really warm, 80 degrees, which in May is unheard of around here, up through the weekends, and then it should, unless something changes, which it always could, it'll stay in the 70s for the foreseeable future, which is fantastic news for everything that's going in the garden. It's not great news for some of my cool weather plants like the ranunculus, but that's okay. The big fields, my whole job today is going to be to get it planted. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the final recap. I did manage to get a few little clips from the market. It's harder to film when it's raining, but either way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next go round.